Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay, you've been with me all day.
Oh no, but we have to just pretend.
How is everyone?
Good. I hope no one says something terrible, in which case I'm sorry, that's not actually good. Anyway, here's a house that I built recently. What do you think? You can't tell what it is yet.
I can't tell what it is yet, no. But I mean, that's a nice porch.
Porch? There's no porch.
Entryway.
Which one's the
Whatever
entryway?
happened to porches?
They're just trying to change the subject.
Whatever happened to porches?
Ugh.
You never make a porch.
What do you mean I always do porches?
I don't know. I don't know what a porch is.
And in my granddad's house, there's kind of an entryway. It was only made in like the last 5 years or so, and I really don't like it. I much preferred it when there wasn't one. I would rather stand in the rain than in that entryway because it looks really weird. The house is pretty old, I'd say maybe built in the 1930s or something, I don't know. And then there's just this weird little tiny cramped entryway jammed on the front of it, and it just doesn't look nice. In my opinion. You've never seen it without the white entryway on there?
No.
It looked better before.
Cool.
Just thought I'd put that out there. But that's got nothing to do with this. Actually, speaking of my granddad's house, the kitchen in this build, I think I actually show myself decorating it, has a red fridge and red oven, and I don't like the colour red, but it was my grand's favourite colour, and she had a red Smeg fridge, which she said was the best brand, so if anyone's parents are wondering what fridge to buy...
Eastern European.
What?
Smeg.
I don't know who it's owned by, but I think it's German. My gran always said it was German, but I don't know. She always talked about how great German engineering was.
It's treason.
Treason, yes. Long live the Queen, by the way. Now that we're here. But yeah, so I just wanted to build a smaller house than usual. Want it to be cosy. I think it looks a little odd on the overhead map because the house itself looks quite small with a big garden space. I've been doing that too much recently, I think, making a kind of small house and then a massive garden. But I think in the past, not necessarily in videos, but prior to that, I built houses that were too big to allow space for a garden, so I always try to avoid that because I don't want to have a house in the future that doesn't have a garden. I like them. Thank you for nodding.
Nod. I nodded. I agreed with that statement.
Oh, you also want garden in future house? No? You don't want a garden?
I want a garden.
But
I don't know what I want in a garden.
Well, that's not what the question was. Why you make it deeper than it is?
No, when I think about gardens, I'm just like...
It depends.
Depends on the purpose I want it to serve.
To have outdoor space, like, we say this so often.
Well, there's a difference, like, I hate the whole, get the garden so the kids can play around in it, and then the kids get a football. Don't be kicking that, you'll hit the plants.
What
it's
happened
like,
to you as a child?
Why did you put that as a selling point? Garden for the kids. And then as soon as you get out there, it's like, don't kick the ball. You'll break something.
To be fair, my cousin and I pretty much grew up in my grand's house, and we would often make mud pies. Can you tell we didn't have many toys?
Have you spoken about this before on here? Or just
not
to me
here,
100
just
times?
to you 100 times, but pretend you haven't heard it. We would often go out into Grand's garden and make mud pies, which literally consisted of mud, grass, and picking my Grand's lovely flowers, which she dedicated a lot of hours to growing beautifully. And then one of us would sneak into the kitchen and steal some water, which for some reason she hated more than us picking the plants. What were you going to say?
It sounds so stupid.
Making mud pies? You missed out.
It sounds so stupid.
No, it was fun. Sometimes my cousin would taste it, because he was a weirdo. Hope he doesn't watch this.
I got mud pied once.
What do you mean? Someone threw one at you?
No.
You had to taste one?
I got pushed in a river once.
Oh no.
When there was no water in the river.
Oh god,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Yeah, I think I cried. My mum took me home.
Oh, how old were you? I think you've told me.
3 or 4?
That's so mean. Who did it? I'll kill them.
My neighbour.
How old was he? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I was really worried you were actually he was 14.
No, that would have been messed up.
Well, when I was in...
It's less messed up when it's children of that
Yeah,
age.
but still, what a dickhead.
Yeah, what a dickhead, right?
When I was in nursery, which to Americans or anyone else, I don't know what you call it, but kindergarten, whatever, I was 3.
It's nice, garden.
Thank you, it's big, right?
I like the idea you got there.
What?
The bush into the fence.
Yeah, I've done it before a couple
bit sporadic,
times.
but I like it.
I wanted to look overgrown in certain places.
Yeah, but it seems quite random, doesn't it, where you put it? Or
Yeah.
does that get built upon
Oh
inside?
no, there will be... I mean,
and it
the
makes
far left
sense.
fence doesn't really make sense, but this one close to us right now does.
Right.
There'll be a big flower patch there. But actually, I do incorporate some space for kids in this. I wanted to use a swing set, which requires quite a lot of room to actually, swing. So they have a big space, and I put out those decorative baseball bats and balls that they don't actually ever use. Why are you taking my pen?
I don't know. Why were you fiddling with the pen?
Because I'm not...
Give your all to the fucking video. What's wrong with you?
Stop! You're pressuring me. Oh my god!
Pen's gone now.
Oh, it's right there. Anyway, hang on. You told your story about being shoved into a dry river. Where was that? Was it like in a park near your old house?
Wandle Park.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was in nursery, so I was 3 years old, it was soon after I'd started. I was really terrified. At 3 years old, I already hated school. Good start. And soon into the year, this year 6 boy, which means he was
10.
9 or 10,
Yeah.
he kept coming up to me at lunch breaks, because we didn't have separated playgrounds at that point, and he would just pin me down to a wall or floor and scream in my face. That was terrifying, because when I was 3, he looked like an adult. I know he was...
Yeah, what was with that?
Right?
Every
He was
time
probably
walking around at
5
3 years
most.
old, I was like, I can't wait to be as tall as the big kids
And
who
then
are
you
like
become-
7.
Yeah.
and then every year I got bigger and bigger. I'm like, when am I going to get to their height? Everyone in the class is bloody midget, 5'5".
Yeah.
And I'm like, but when am I going to be their height?
I know. Yeah, it kept happening.
Thankfully, I
Except-
met someone in my secondary school
Yeah.
who was one of those big kids,
Oh yeah.
and I was taller than her before she graduated.
Oh nice.
So I was like, I'm one of the big kids. Yeah.
Um.
But yeah, him screaming at you in the face, that was probably some sort of like, I don't know, some primal instinct that society hadn't yet repressed. Teach him that's not how you get a mate.
He was kind of like an ape. I remember his name and everything. It's a bit creepy. But he did scare me a lot. The worst part isn't even him shouting at me. I mean, I guess it is. But this other girl who was also, I think, in year 6, because I thought she was a giant, came up to him at one point and said something like, "You really shouldn't pick on kids smaller than you." And he actually left me alone after that, mostly.
Oh no, you're not telling this story about the girl again, are you?
Please stop doing this.
No,
You're already
you've
fine.
told this here many times.
No, I haven't.
You have a couple times.
Okay.
You remember now.
I don't know.
You
I
have.
never told
Oh
you.
no, you don't know. No, you don't know. Long story short, a girl who Catherine looked up to, she went to secondary school and she was there and she made fun of her.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind
Not
of.
even really. She kind of made fun of her.
It upset
She said you shouldn't let your mum walk you to school, which is a
It was
valid.
my first day. I didn't
Still-
know where to go. Everyone else's parents drove them to school. That's so
Maybe she was.
unfair.
Obviously, she was being a cunt because people are cunts at that age.
Can you say that
But
in this video?
it But it's decent
Yeah.
advice.
It was the first day.
But if she hadn't said that, would you let your mum walk you on the 51st day?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was very insecure and socially aware.
Which is maybe why you would let your mum walk you on the 51st day. Your mum would have been so.
Why are you bullying me?
I'm not bullying
Yes,
you.
you are.
You're just
You
being.
bully me
You've
every
not
day.
put 2 cookers next to each other, Kath.
I knew you were going
You
to.
can't live in this world. You've got to get out of this world where everyone has 2 cookers and 6 bathrooms, but only 1 bedroom. It doesn't make sense,
Okay,
Catherine.
listen, this house-
Catherine, how many
Wait,
bathrooms
wait.
does this house have? One bathroom, like a normal
2.
place. How? Who are all these rich people?
Downstairs.
Who are all these rich people with 2 bathrooms? Where are they?
My aunt's friend had 2 bathrooms in her house.
How many bathrooms did your gran have?
One.
How many bathrooms
But
we
now,
got here?
They made
How many
their-
bathrooms
they
they got
made-
next door? One.
But in my granddad's house, they've made the downstairs coat closet into a tiny bathroom.
But that was out of necessity.
Yeah.
You've got everyone with 2 bathrooms. Like, You built a house for me.
Look, Sims need to
hold
go to the
on a
toilet.
second.
You hold on.
built no. You built a house for me because I asked you to.
Yeah.
It had 4 bathrooms in it.
You have 4
There's only 4 people living in it at a time.
No, you have toddlers.
Okay. At the time, she made 4 bathrooms. I had 2 adults and 1 toddler.
Okay, wait, listen.
No, 2 toddlers. 2 toddlers. Right? I am now redecorating it because they've actually had a 3rd child. Right? Got rid of 1 bathroom.
Yeah. Well, you wanted to keep playing and I didn't want to put you off because you fall out of love with The Sims quickly. So
You're assuming I've ever been in love with The Sims.
You fall out of playing The Sims quickly.
Thank you.
Jesus. So I just wanted to build quickly and I didn't want to spend too much time on the room plan. So
Here's a bathroom.
Here's the downstairs bathroom. It's for guests, really. The reason I did 2 bathrooms in this one, let me explain, okay, is because it's a smallish house, and upstairs there's a bedroom which is directly connected to a bathroom, and I don't want guests to go upstairs and through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. Guests have a downstairs.
The only reason you can put so many bathrooms is because The Sims does not require you to actually have a place for crap. Closet space.
I kind of want laundry day.
You should always have to have a fucking closet or designated shithole area in your house where your Sims put all their stuff. The inventory mechanic is one of the lamest things. It takes you out of the entire simulation. I put my hand in this box and I've got a giant water slide with a shark on it. Slap that down in the garden.
I know. Sims should have to. It'd be so hard
store.
to do. But Sims should have to store stuff, yeah. And like, even if you can't show a rolled up slip and slide
boxes
mat,
and stuff.
Just it should be able to. It should be assigned to a box of a relevant size.
But anyway,
corresponding size.
When you load this up again, get rid of that second cooker.
Fine.
It's getting out of hand.
It's just so symmetrical.
Wait. This is where we do it. I wonder if someone should comment if they agree.
Shut up.
Don't forget. Like if you agree, comment if you disagree.
It's like on Twitter when people do those things. It's like retweet if you agree and like if you disagree, because they know more people are going to agree, and so they get more retweets. And you go to their profile, probably, maybe. I don't, because I.
Thank you for explaining the joke.
I wasn't explaining the joke. I was being bitter about people on Twitter who do things and get attention because I don't get. I don't actually talk on Twitter, I just retweet stuff that I think is dank.
Are we still doing the kitchen here?
No, this is the entryway. Keep up, Tom.
Putting this entryway down for a while now.
Look, this took me a long time
I
to
wish the
edit.
clipping for shelves was a lot better.
Me too. There should be you should be able to place things anywhere on a shelf.
Either let it clip much better, or don't let it clip at all, because it's annoying when it kind of clips and you want to put it in a very precise place. Like putting a hand dispenser right on the sink. No, friend. You're near a countertop. You can't do that. It belongs over here, in the middle of the countertop, so when your cat sleeps, it will clip through it.
Oh god, your cat was in the microwave.
My cat slept in the microwave.
In The Sims, by the way.
But that doesn't make sense, because the microwave isn't I forgive it when she sleeps on like the washboard or a bunch of knives. But when she crawls into something that's an interactive object, she doesn't do it in the fridge. She doesn't sleep in the fridge.
I know.
So why does she sleep in the microwave?
I know.
They sleep on the tea maker and stuff as well.
I mean, to be fair,
because there's no kettle in this. It's just a tea thing.
Oh my god! What is with that? Why is there no? There's a decorative, very vintage-looking teapot. Then there's the one you can mould out of clay, and then I think there's that gold set. I want some interactable teapots. I know there's the tea brewer machine.
I swear all we do is rag on this game.
We do, that's why I'm never going to be invited to Sims Camp, and it's mostly your fault. Thanks.
All we do is rag on this game.
You've also said
at
least 3 different swear words in this set.
It can be so good, but it'll never be good.
Why? No, wait. I don't know what you're going to say.
If they give you the good game, they can never charge you for the rest of the game.
Stop.
Eh?
Stop.
Eh?
Look, I want to be a game changer with my 100 subscribers. Okay.
100 subscribers are really good.
Thank you. I know, it's actually 100 individual people.
Mm.
I say 100 because I did originally have 40 when I started the channel, from back when I made anime music videos. Yeah, those exist.
Why are there vegetables under the... Oh, they're floating. I thought you just hid them in the thing, like... I'm gonna pretend these are actually in the cupboard.
No, I don't try that hard.
See, this is ridiculous. I have to position them all like this because the counter's underneath them.
It won't allow it.
Everyone's got a stack on top of each other, just like real life, right?
I know. It's incredibly.
What do you mean? You have this on console? Fuck you.
Do they have cheats like this on console?
No, they don't.
So. No.
I don't think they can do any of this.
No.
They certainly don't have BB moves. The game is practically unplayable. No BB moves.
I mean, not unplayable, but certainly
it is unplayable.
Unbuildable.
It is unplayable.
Look, actually,
it's unplayable.
Okay, fine, I agree. Jeez.
Like, didn't you tell me there was something like get this? Kat was like to me, in Famous, you're able to go somewhere that actors can go, only actors can go there, and I was like, that sucks. I was hoping you could go on studio tours and stuff. He was like, yeah, well, I guess you can use cheats to go there still. It's like, why don't I just let you do it? The cheats are so part of the game
that they should just be
part of the game.
Functions that exist with a click. I mean, yeah. I think there are mods so that when you type in a cheat, you don't actually have to do the whole bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. You'll type a few letters. And
is this yeah?
Huh?
Is this a two-parter?
No.
We're done.
It's a one-parter.
Oh damn! Here we go, guys. Get excited.
I tried very hard.
Couple minutes left.
Oh, we're finally finished. Thank God. I clicked on this video wanting to not watch all of it.
You haven't even done the porch. I think that's a hallway.
What are you talking about?
What is that? Is that just some wood in the wall? Over this side, on the right. Oh no, it's some brick with two beams.
Yeah, but we get rid of that. Because I put in a desk and a bookcase and a little fireplace.
I like this little area.
Thank you, it's the living room.
Oh, this is the living room. This looks fresh.
Thank you. What do you mean?
This looks fresh. Looks spacious.
Not too cluttered.
Not too cluttered. I like how the sofas are positioned. I could see myself as a kid laying on them, playing the Game Boy with SpongeBob on.
Yeah.
I was a bit old for SpongeBob, but
I watched a heck ton of SpongeBob. But I actually watched it when I was a teenager, not when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I just watched Dragon Ball and Pokemon. And we talked about what we watched the other day as kids, but I can't remember now. What did I see as a kid? Who knows? I can't remember. Can you? Simpsons. I watched Simpsons. Everyone watched Simpsons. Yeah. Yeah.
I watched Tom and Jerry sometimes and Scooby Doo.
Same, but now we sound
They were
like
the only
boomers.
TV. No, they were the only cartoons I could have on that Dad didn't get upset about.
Why?
He would just get upset if Dragon Ball or anime was on. He'd be like, "Look at them brutalizing each other.
Oh
this
no,
is sick."
he didn't.
And I'm sitting there 6 years old, and he pointed at me and go, "You're sick for watching this."
Huh? Yeah, me. I'm the one.
So embarrassed for him.
To my mum's credit, she let me watch anything I wanted, pretty much. Well, within reason. But she liked Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, we're actually coming to the end.
And it was quite funny because Tom and Jerry was so brutal.
It really was, actually. They really tried to torture Tom.
Yeah, it was like something from Brecht.
Anyway, we're at the end, so enjoy the tour and see you soon with something hopefully more fun. Bye.
Oh no, this was fun. What are you talking about?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's very good. Look at that house.
Oh!
Oh.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. wait. Sorry, I wasn't recording it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that. Which other button haven't I said?
Like.
Smash 5 stars.
That's not a thing. You did this last time.